Your phone opens one app instantly. Another one feels slow. Same device, same time. So why does one task feel faster than the other? Today's idea is CPU scheduling, why some tasks feel fast and others feel stuck. Not as rules, not as formulas, but as a story you can clearly imagine. Imagine a single service counter. One counter, one worker, a long line of people. Hold this picture. We'll stay here. The worker is your CPU. Each person in line is a task. Everyone wants service, but only one can be served at a time. That's reality. Now the big question. Who should be served first? Here's what most people miss. The order matters more than the speed of the worker. Now picture this. The worker serves people strictly in the order they arrive. First person came early, but their request is huge. Everyone behind them waits, and waits, and waits. Even people with tiny requests. This feels unfair. This is why some tasks feel slow, because they're stuck behind heavy work. Now imagine a different rule. The worker quickly finishes small requests first, just a few seconds each. Suddenly the line moves. Many people leave happy. The long request still gets done, just not at the cost of everyone else. This is where it clicks. Speed is not about raw power, it's about order. Your CPU works the same way. It doesn't magically run everything, it chooses. Here's another thing people miss. Your system cares about how fast things feel, not just how fast they finish. Opening an app, typing on a keyboard, moving a window, these need instant response. So the CPU gives them priority. Now back to the counter. Some people are marked urgent. They don't skip the line forever, but they get attention sooner. That's priority scheduling. Important tasks feel fast because they're allowed to go first. Now imagine everyone shouting, "I'm urgent!" Chaos. So the system balances it. No one gets ignored forever. No one hogs the counter. Fairness matters. Now think about time. Instead of finishing one person completely, the worker gives everyone a small slice of attention, a few seconds each, then switches. Everyone feels progress. No one feels frozen. This is time sharing. This is why your system feels alive. Here's the illusion. It feels like everything is running together, but in reality, the worker is switching rapidly, fast enough to fool your senses. Here's something subtle. A task that gets quick attention feels faster even if it finishes later. A task that waits silently feels slow even if it's short. Feeling matters. That's why background work is quiet. Downloads, updates, indexing. They run slowly on purpose, so you don't notice them. Now imagine the worker again. If one person never stops talking, the line breaks, so the worker cuts them off. Your time slice is over. They'll be back. This prevents domination. This prevents freezing. Now here's the danger. Too many people, too many switches. The worker spends more time switching than serving. Everyone gets frustrated. This is overload. Your CPU tries to avoid it by choosing carefully. Now think about real life. Ever felt productive doing one task at a time and exhausted doing 10 small things together? Same reason. Scheduling. Not intelligence, order. Say this quietly. The CPU is fast, but scheduling decides how fast things feel. Let's lock it in. One counter, one worker, many tasks. Order decides experience. Now the recap. A CPU can run only one task at a time, so it must choose who runs next. Some tasks feel faster because they're scheduled earlier. Short tasks often finish first to keep things responsive. Important tasks get priority so the system feels smooth. Time is shared so no task freezes the system. Background work is slowed down so you don't notice it. Good scheduling doesn't make the CPU stronger, it makes the system feel faster. That's why some tasks feel instant and others feel slow. That's CPU scheduling.